Hello everybody, welcome to Review a Day, episode number 78 for Wednesday, November the 5th, 2008. Hello everybody, welcome to Review a Day, the daily video blog where I review a movie 7 days a week. My name is Leland Brungart and thank you very much for joining me. 7 days a week, I don't know what I was thinking, but I'm still here, still going. I think I've done a pretty good job thus far keeping on the daily schedule. There's only that really that 1 week where I didn't do anything, I didn't watch any movies, but still going. And the film I'm going to review for you guys today is Raising Victor Vargas. This film is directed by Peter Saletti, I believe, and Peter Saletti was the guy who actually directed Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, which was a movie I had no desire in seeing. I went into it expecting to just like groan and shift uncomfortably the entire film, but it was very good, really well directed, and Raising Victor Vargas was a 2003 kind of indie darling that made a big splash at Sundance. Raising Victor Vargas centers around this character named Victor Vargas. The film is set in Spanish Harlem in New York, and Victor Vargas is kind of this cocky kid. He's very funny. I think he's like 17 or 18 when the film takes place. He lives with his grandma, his younger sister, and little brother. His little brother's kind of this goody two-shoes style character. He's churchgoer. His younger sister, he just talks about how fat she is and what a bitch she is the entire movie. They live with their grandmother, who's kind of crazy. At one point in the movie, she actually takes them all to social services and says, I don't want these kids anymore because he's such a bad influence. And Victor Vargas meets this girl named Judy who he really likes, and he kind of pursues her. And the film is very much a slice of life indie story, so you kind of know what you're getting into. I'm a big believer in the kind of power of movies and how that can transport us to different places and tell us stories we didn't think we could connect with. I never really thought that a film about a young kid living in Spanish Harlem meeting a girl would be a film I would connect with or really like. But this film it's really special and really wonderful. I was completely transported and caring about these characters. I really think this is such a realistic relationship film. I mean, there are scenes in this movie that are eerily similar to things that have happened in my time. Fixing the camera again. I loved the relationship between actually Victor's best friend and Judy, the girl he meets, Victor Vargas. There's like the two best friends in the movie, and they both have glasses, and I loved their relationship and how that formed throughout the film. Really wonderful. The performances in this film are phenomenal across the board. I don't know who these kids are, where they came from, what they're going to be in next. Phenomenal. The younger sister who he calls fat and a loser the whole time. Loved her. I thought she was very funny. The grandmother, I spent the entire film trying to figure out what I knew her from. I was like, who is this old Spanish woman that I knew? But I figured it out, and she's actually if you ever saw I Heart Huckabees, there's the scene where Mark Wahlberg is in like this room with an old Spanish woman who's like yelling things, and he's asking about oil and stuff like that. She's in that scene. So that really bugged me the entire time trying to figure it out. Peter Saletti is a fantastic director. He has this amazing ability to make his films feel so authentic and so real. I think that was one of the things I really liked about Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, was that it felt very special, like he was a part of that. And I mean, to me, it feels like Peter Saletti lived his entire adolescence in Spanish Harlem, meeting girls and studying how Latinos deal with women and the relationship between that. It's very interesting. I highly recommend this film. I give it a 4 out of 5. It's wonderful. It's wonderfully acted. It tells this really great slice of life, a relationship story. Very realistic. I mean, like how the relationships build and play out in this film, especially when you're young, very realistic. I completely connected with this story. Yeah. This Friday, I am going to hopefully be seeing Role Models. I believe that is the movie that's coming out this week. I'm a big David Wayne fan, so I'm very excited to see that film. If you guys are liking my reviews, throw up some ratings, throw up some comments, or leave me some ideas on some films you'd like to see me review. I always like that. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.